finally time to redo the electrical panel.
So yesterday I was asking Connor, I want to know all the ins and outs of this boat, and we went through a nice little tutorial. We didn't get too far because
because I don't know that much.
he's still learning. But I did notice when I was trying to take a shower today, it was pretty cold. The water did not get warm enough. So what happened?
We have this Wahheat.
Wahheat. What would you say this is? W? Heat. Wahheat.
Wait. Guessing. We have voltage here. Everything else in the whole place is working. This is a dedicated breaker right here. I checked at the water heater over here. You can peek in there and show that that is open. And I'm getting no voltage at the terminals there. So I'm going to check the breaker and see. Sometimes these old breakers seem to not like to go out. Don't do this at home. I'm doing this live because I'm a crazy guy.
Turn it off. I keep hearing you saying a lot of things back here. Who are you talking to?
This is so ugly. I'm sorry, previous owner, but this is terrible. We got extension cord. I'm camera shy, just like my cookies. Yeah, we got an orange extension cord in there. We got a bunch of just taped wires. We got abandoned wires here. That's fine, whatever, but at least throw a wire nut on them. Or a crimper, I guess you should do here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing. Fun.
He was looking for a project. So.
I was running out of projects, so thank you. That works pretty nice. Alright, let's see if we have voltage here. What can we go to?
Oh yeah, where are you gonna start? You're gonna start with the Wahheat?
Wahheat. That should be over here. So here we go. This is the old panel, and I'm gonna keep these bus bars. Those look good still. These all connections, all these switches are still good. These are little transfer switches. CT appears to work. Just gonna switch out all these breakers for the new Blue Sea breakers. The bummer about these breakers is that the only way to turn them off is to trip them. You can't just switch them off, so that's kind of a bummer. I guess it's good because they don't turn off, because someone walked by the panel and flipped it on accident. It's good, but this is the old setup, so I just kind of labeled everything. Kind of sloppy right now. My intention, I think, is I'm going to put a bus bar back here because some of these wires are kind of short, so I'm going to put not a bus bar, but a terminal block back here so that I can extend all these wires and keep them kind of nice and neat in there. Whenever need to get back in there again, then I can just pull the panel off a little bit more easy and not have this rat's nest to deal with. So I'll show you when it's all done. Alright, this has been a little bit more frustrating than I had hoped for. I, am an electrician and should have been able to figure this out pretty easily, but there is a lot of stuff in here that's just been abandoned. I have no idea. I've been walking around with every toner I have. I have this fancy toner that was like $500 toner that does live circuits. It's super reliable. It'll go underground. It's helped me out so many different times. I have this little toner that's your good, standard one. And then I ended up just having to go around to outlets individually and using my meter with the continuity and just waiting for that beep. So basically I rigged this thing up a long time ago and I just plugged that in so I don't have to take apart the outlet, put the alligator clips on both sides and then go back to the panel here and just short out wires to the neutral bar here. They also had the neutral bar split because they have 2 buses. That's not necessary. You can still keep the neutral bar tied together. I have to tie the grounds together too. They have the grounds isolated from the panel itself, but then the panel's grounded to kind of the bonding system for the boat, and so it's crazy. Anyways, cleaned it up a little bit, but ended up just kind of tucking wires back. Kind of identified what I needed. After finding what I need, then I'm just abandoning everything else in there. And if I end up losing, finding wires later on down the line, then I can, hopefully they're in the panel. But if I don't know where they go, I don't want to hook them up to anything. So anyways, that's the update. All right, not necessarily the completely finished product, but that's what I'm working with for today. I ended up taking this right here and using that as a ground for the front of the panel, and also just to kind of have a little hinge point right there because it was putting a bunch of stress on the wires that were in there. And kind of had to splice a couple of them to get them up going, but it should all go in there nice. And then the front looks a little nicer with the new breakers in there, and they will be functioning now, so that's good. Yeah, about to turn it on and hopefully no sparks. Success. I'm gonna end up labeling all these, but I'm pretty happy with that. No breakers flipped when we turned it on, and we're all set up. This was connected to a different shore power supply out in the same exact area in the cockpit. I'm not sure what they use that for. I was almost thinking maybe it was like so you could charge other people's boats or something like that, but yeah, that's crazy. We do have a generator, we could sell power, I guess, but yeah, pretty happy with that. We'll definitely clean it up and get it all nice, but looking good and working good so far.